Hey guys, Austin here with Bourboneering. Welcome to the first episode of Swill and Chill. The name is a work in progress, but for now it's Swill and Chill. It's a more loose fit episode where I sit back and maybe answer some questions. If I have a more fun topic, maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. But then the biggest part of it is I'm going to review a whiskey that has been considered bottom shelf, maybe considered swill by some people, um, and give it another chance. I'm gonna try it in a nice red solo cup, not my usual beautiful prestige decanter glass, and just kind of relax, joke around a little bit. I'm not one to demean a whiskey, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna, be purposely mean to a whiskey. Uh, Usually these are well known to be not so great. Even if it's not, and then someone suggested it to me, I'm going to give it an honest review. I'm not going to poop on it for no reason. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I think it'll be fun. Uh, it's been known amongst the Baton Rouge Bourbon Society that I am the go-to person for giving away bottles you don't like and giving them another try. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm giving an honest review. I'm going to give a shout out to whoever, donated the partial bottle or the sample to me. If they want a shout out. If you have any suggestions for a bottle that you really don't like, even if it's weird and some people do, let me know. If you have a question, let me know. Send them to me. DM me on Instagram. Comment on a picture on Instagram. Comment if you're listening to this on YouTube. Comment below on YouTube. Any of that, send me an email. I'm glad to answer these questions on these episodes, as well as try your swill. Try the bottle you think is swill. Just let me know what whiskey you don't like, especially if it's pretty common. You're always welcome to send me a sample, but that's definitely not a requirement for this. But this will be fun. Let me know what y'all think. This one, I don't have much of a topic other than the generosity of people, even though they're bottles they don't like. The generosity that people around me have shown me by giving me these bottles of whiskey, half, 3/4 full bottles, sometimes even more than that. I just didn't like, so they, were nice enough to hand it to me. So I'm going to repay that and share it with you. So maybe maybe it turns out I like this, maybe you'll like that whiskey, or if I turn out I don't like it, then at least now you know, and I'll figure out something to do with it. I'm not going to let it go to waste, that's for sure. So that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll go to the actual review. Now, obviously, in the future, this will be a longer segment. It won't be 2 minutes and go straight to a break, I promise. But for this one, it's how it's going to happen. It's going to be short this time. All right. Thanks, y'all. Hey, guys. Austin here with Bourboneering to talk about Prestige decanters. Prestige is where I get my whiskey tasting glasses for all my podcasts. I do all my reviews with these glasses. They're a beautiful tulip shape. They also have a lot of fun rocks glasses and things like that, as well as beautiful decanters like their name suggests. Use the link in the description below and use promo code Bourboneer, and you can get 8% off your order at Prestige. It helps the show out, it helps you out, and helps them out. So check them out when you get a chance, and thanks for listening. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get to the whiskey. This first bottle for episode 1 of Swill and Chill was given to me by a friend from the Baton Rouge Bourbon Society, but also a friend on Instagram. On Instagram, he's at Elvez71. That's ELVEZ 71. Great guy, more than generous with samples and whiskey, and just he's all around great guy. All right, so the whiskey is a wheated bourbon from Smooth Ambler called a Big Level. It's 100 proof, so it's 50% ABV. I don't think it's bottle and bond, but it is 100 proof. The bottle, known for centuries, Big Level, surrounded by mountains and concealing miles of limestone beneath the valley around Smooth Ambler, is home to rich local grains, crisp mountain water to ensure mellow aging a good bourbon needs. Now, this is well known for being not great. I say well known. It's well known among locals in the Bourbon Society here. That it's not a great whiskey. I've never had it myself, so my first try is going to be out of the red solo or off-brand solo cup. Ooh, that's a good pop on that bottle. Mm. Such a pretty sound, huh? All right. Ooh, right on the nose. Corn. I get corn. Now, I don't know the mash bill or anything for this, but wheated bourbons are known for being sweet, and that's not because wheat is sweet. In fact, if you have a wheat beer, it's actually less sweet than all barley beer. That it's the wheat allows the corn sweetness to show up. Rye being spicy in a wheat in a rye bourbon, especially high rye bourbon, has more spice notes. So the sweetness comes in not because wheat sweetness, but because of the corn sweetness, and the wheat is just not standing in the way of that. So I believe this is probably going to be really high corn because I get a lot of sweetness on this. I did this for fun out of a hefty solo cup glass. It's not the best for nosing. It's not like my my tasting glass, either Glencairn or my Prestige tasters. I get corn, almost like corn husk dust. The kind of the dustiness you get around like dried corn. Let's see what we get on the taste here. That is corn and burn. That's all I get. I'm gonna get on. So my next episode of Swill and Chill is gonna be mellow corn. Let me tell you, at 100 proof, I'm thinking right now I'd rather the mellow corn. That is burn. Alcohol burn. Spilling all over myself. Ugh. Plastic notes. Corny, like raw corn. Not even like a sweet corn. Ugh. The finish is, it's not bitter at all. No bitterness. Just green and alcohol burn. The very first is good. Like it's sweet. Then you get a burn and then like a plasticky note. Oh, okay. Not great. I'm going to give it my out of 5 rating. Although it's not really, the Varus where I drink it out of. I mean, out of 5, I'd give it a 2.5. It's drinkable. I could drink this in something that'll, take it down a notch alcohol-wise, like a Coke or something like that. 2.5 being baseline drinkable. Anything below that's really not drinkable. One is throw it out, honestly. Or get to someone more desperate than me to drink. Ugh. Anyway, thanks again to Elvez 71 for this bottle. I'm gonna enjoy it with some Coke. I wouldn't call it swill. It's gonna be a no swill for me. I don't know. That could be a new rating: swill or no swill. I don't think it's swill. It's harsh. It's not something I'd like to drink neat, but it's drinkable. I may have low standards. I don't know, but that's how I feel about it. I'm gonna take one more sip. It is sharp. It is really sharp for the ABV. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening to this, y'all. Let me know what you think. Please send me questions that I can answer on the next show. Send me suggestions for swill to try. If you want to, feel free to send me a sample of the swill to try. That's totally up to you. Anyway, thanks again for watching, y'all. See y'all next time. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want a glass like I use on the show or a beautiful decanter, go to the link below for Prestige decanters. Use promo code Bourboneer, and you'll get 8% off your order. Follow me on Instagram at Bourboneering or on Twitter at InBourbon. Cheers, y'all.